Donnie and Dolly, the team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
All right, just had a Kirk McLean. All of our guests today are brought to you by the Waddling Dog Pub. We're joined now by Canucks Ring of Honor member of the Canucks alumni, second on the Canucks all-time goaltending wins list, Kirk McLean. Canucks have an alumni luncheon on Thursday at the Fairmont Hotel, Vancouver. Rick, that's 900 West Georgia. It's where you hang out. Kirk, there you are, looking relaxed, looking good. How are you, sir?
I'm not too bad. Just got back. I was in Toronto on the weekend for a separate event other than the Hall of Fame stuff, but back in the swing of things, and it's beautiful outside here again in Vancouver.
Yeah, what's your reaction to the Sedins and Luongo, three ex-Canucks getting into the Hall?
Well, it's amazing. Obviously, three awesome players and well-deserved careers. It's not a surprise to me, or I think a lot of people, that they were first ballot, and for them to represent the Canuck family, and of course the city of Vancouver is fantastic.
Before we go any further, Kirk, we have an issue with our chairs here at Czech. Where did you get that? Looks like the most comfortable chair in the world. Where did you get that thing?
Well, it's actually the headboard on my bed.
Never mind.
My wife's sitting in the office doing her work, so we share an office, and I thought I'd come in here and get out of her hair, so we're not, kind of crossovering and having echo sounds.
There you go. Enough about the chairs.
It's like a sound studio. It's like a sound studio in the back.
Yeah, no, you've never sounded bad. What can you tell us about the alumni luncheon? I understand some of the profits are going to goaltender equipment for kids up north.
Yeah, it's an event that we started, pre-COVID, and it was all meant to be fun, obviously, and to celebrate NHL hockey in the province, and of course Vancouver, which we support our Canuck place, and BC hockey in the Northern District, and like you said, this is going to be part of the goalie program, and of course we give out scholarships through the Alumni Fund each year. We're very proud of it. Galloper Gold has come on as one of our major sponsors, along with, Pooney Group, BOSAs, and LLC Private Wealth and Post Media. So we're lucky enough to have awesome sponsors and awesome support. It'll be hot stove as usual. This year they decided to go with the Legends of the Crease, or maybe we should just say legends in our own mind of the crease. So it should be fun up there talking with Joey Kenward and Al Murdoch.
Yeah, King Richard's going to be there, Corey Hirsch, John Garrett, and yourself, among others. Okay,
and I must say, an oldie from the past who was a partner of mine as well. Troy Gamble is coming in.
Troy Gamble.
We understand. So that's a blast from the past.
Yeah, one of my favorites. The former Medicine Hat Tiger, Hobima Hawk. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kirk, down to business here. Thatcher Demko is going through a tough time right now. We're not sure about his health, but what are you seeing?
Well, I mean, we've all been there. I've been there. He's come off an incredible season last year where he was, basically. He was the MVP of the team and got them as close as they could after getting in such a big hole as they are in now to getting to the playoffs. And, he signed his contract, and I'm not saying that has anything to do with his play. He's just having a tough time. Not that he's not playing bad, because the team definitely isn't playing very well in front of him, but he's not coming up with that save that I think the team is looking for at the moment. And I have no doubt in my mind, because I'm a massive Demko fan, and I think he'll work his way out of it, hopefully sooner than later, starting tonight.
Hey, Kirk, when the starter is struggling, it puts a lot of pressure on the backup guy. What about Spencer Martin? What do you see from him? What do you like there?
I love what Spencer has done, starting last year, coming in and doing what he did in whatever 6 or 7 game stretch. He's certainly a healthy competition for Thatch. he stepped in and shown that he can play at this level, and he seems to do is win. You know, he gives the team a chance to win, like you said, every night when he's in there. I was at the game in Toronto where he played, and he played very well and gave him a chance there. A disappointing loss. We came out in the first period. I thought played one of our best first periods in a long time, and then just kind of got in that kind of complacent mode where I don't know if it's managing the game. Well, they're definitely not managing the game right when they get up by 2 goals or even 3 goals at some point. So they got to find it somehow. They got to get together collectively. You can blame the coach, you can blame the management, but at the end of the day, it's the guys in the room that have to pull it together and get out of this.
Hey, Kirk, 11 years. You know the pressure in this city. You played in the city, media fans. It's been 11 years, tough years. What about the alumni? The alumni love it when the team is doing great. How tough is it on you guys year after year?
That's a great question. I think we're fans as well.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
We all played for the club, and we want the club to do well because on the outside now, we want to do whatever it takes at our end, whether it's community work, corporate work, or whatever, to help, bring a cup to Vancouver. We want that cup to come to Vancouver as well, just as much as everybody else. And we're living it out there. We look at it a little different because we have been out there going through these situations, some of us for longer periods of times in Canuck history. But, we feel for the guys and if we could get down to see the guys more often, I'm sure that we would pass along whatever knowledge we can give to them and support and help them crawl out of this.
How comfortable are you on that bed? I mean, how relaxed? That wasn't a great question. That was an average question.
I got my coffee.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
looking out the nice sunshine.
With the K on it for Kirk, everything's perfect. Hey, what do you remember about getting back to the Hall of Fame? But what do you remember? What comes to mind when you think of Roberto Luongo in a Canucks uniform?
Well, I think it was 6 or 7 glorious years that he played here. He got here and really established himself right off the bat as obviously the number 1 goaltender in Vancouver, but one of the best goaltenders in the league. And I was away for the team for about 3 years when I did a brief stint in Colorado, but obviously watched from afar, and his work ethic was second to none. Whenever I did watch practices or pregame skates, he was always the first guy out.
Yeah.
And pretty much even the playing a lot was the last guy to come off. He enjoyed playing and competing, and obviously competed at a high level for a long time. And Vancouver has always had that kind of ups and downs with goaltenders. Richard was here and established himself, and then then I was lucky enough to come in and do it for 10, 11 years, and then there was kind of a topsy-turvy there until Roberto really came in and grabbed the bull by the horns and ran with it. So he tutored. We got Markstrom and guys like that, and of course Thatch. Going up through the system is now able to do what he can. And again, I have no worries on Thatch. I think he'll regain his game and go on to wonderful stardom.
Okay, have a nap, rest up for that luncheon Thursday at the Fairmont Hotel in Vancouver.
Yes, and if there's still tickets available, we have to mention that you can get them at VancouverCanucksAlumni.org, and hopefully we'll see you there. Hopefully you guys can make it. It's a fun event. Guys come in from around the country and definitely around the province, and we have a lot of laughs, and of course there's stories galore. So I'll always look forward to it.
Outstanding. Thanks so much, Kirk. All the best. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Okay, bye now.
Kirk McLean, again, that alumni luncheon, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
On Thursday at the Fairmont Hotel, Vancouver on West Georgia. Some of the money raised there will go to kids up north who need help with goaltending equipment. The goalies, we mentioned some of them. Kirk will be there, Brodeur, Hirsch, Garrett, and Troy Gamble.
I remember Troy.
It was
Gamble.
he was a lot of fun to cover.
He was.
He had a lot of promise, and then I believe on 2 occasions he took, and this is a serious matter, he took pucks to the head at practice.
Yeah.
And that
I remember one
affected his career.